Bianca Censori just dropped a bombshell, y'all. Sis came out swinging, exposing Kanye West for not only having multiple STDs but also smelling so bad, people are comparing him to the Walking Dead. Yes, it's that nasty. Apparently, Bianca had no clue about Kanye's situation when she said, "I do." Poor girl only found out after they tied the knot, and baby, it's been a nightmare ever since. Word on the street is Kanye hasn't even been treating his conditions properly. So now, he allegedly stanks all the time. And Bianca, she's done being the human air freshener. A close source to Bianca didn't hold back either. They spilled, and I quote, "It's a serious stench when the layers come off and he's dripping in sweat head to toe, especially as he's not big on showering and poor Bianca's nostrils are on the receiving end. Like, girl, can you even imagine?" And here's the gag. Bianca herself confirmed this tea, y'all. She was venting on her close friend's Instagram story, thinking it would stay private. But honey, someone screenshotted everything. And baby, what she said about Kanye would make your stomach turn. And get this, rumor has it, Kanye's nasty health situation is the real reason Kim Kardashian packed her bags and left him. And now, Bianca is ready to do the same thing. But where did Kanye supposedly catch all these diseases? Well, buckle up. Word is he got them from hanging out at Diddy's freakoffs. Yup. That's why Kanye was out here recently defending Diddy like his life depended on it, because allegedly he was up to his neck in that messy world too. And honey, it doesn't stop there. Multiple sex workers, men and women, came out saying Kanye hired them for his own freaky escapades. Some of the men even claimed Kanye himself paid them for their services. The tea is scorching hot. Now, some of y'all might be wondering, why is Bianca speaking out now? Especially after standing by Kanye while he paraded her around in those bizarre freak-off-inspired outfits like some kind of prop. Well, sis was scared. She thought nobody would believe her, until Terrence Howard came through with his own receipts about Diddy. You see, Terrence recently sat down for an interview where he exposed Diddy for trying to seduce him. Yep, you heard that right. Diddy allegedly tried to lure Terrence over to his house under the pretense of talking about a movie role. But when Terrence got there, it turned into a whole different situation. Diddy was allegedly trying to get in those cheeks instead of talking business. Once Terrence realized what was up, he cut ties immediately and never looked back. And honestly, hearing Terrence speak his truth gave Bianca the courage she needed to start telling hers. Because what Kanye allegedly put her through, baby, it's eerily similar to the stuff Diddy's victims went through.
The opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to f*** you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach. And you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman.
Terrence's story caused an explosion online. Social media was on fire and everybody had an opinion. And clearly, Bianca was watching because she decided it was finally time to pull back the curtain on Kanye's dark, nasty secrets too. She exposed Kanye's alleged connection to Diddy's freak-offs and how he supposedly caught those stanky STDs in the process. People were disgusted, but let's be real, not exactly shocked. Because if you've been keeping up, Kanye's been doing the most lately. Even defending Diddy while the rest of the world is watching that man crash and burn. Kanye was out here posting crazy rants like, "Free Puff! Donald Trump, please free my brother Puff! All these celebrity men and women RP! Y'all watch our brother rot and never say anything." Sir, be serious. And he even raised thousands through his clothing line, trying to donate the money to Diddy while he was locked up. But turns out, Diddy wasn't allowed to accept money behind bars. So Kanye was like, I'ma send his half of the money to Justin. He kept pushing this narrative like, they trying to make an example out of Puff. I'm neither scared nor brave. This just me, baby. A mess. Now, about Kanye's direct involvement in Diddy's freaky parties, it's still kind of murky because the police haven't started investigating Kanye the way they did Diddy yet. But baby, the street tea is boiling because several people are coming forward with their own horror stories. First up, his former assistant, Lauren Pisciotta. She accused Kanye and Diddy of group essaying her inside a recording studio years ago. Sis thought she was just going to chill and watch them work on some music. Next thing you know, she was drugged. After just a few sips of a drink they gave her, she started feeling loopy and disoriented. She woke up confused with physical evidence that she had been but no clear memory of what happened. And guess what? Kanye later joked about hooking up with her in the studio, and that's when she realized she didn't consent to a damn thing. Kanye and Diddy had allegedly violated her and tried to gaslight her into thinking it was just a hookup. And y'all, that's not even the worst part. But wait, y'all, it gets even darker. After Lauren's accusations, another woman came forward, model Jennifer Ann, and her story is chilling. Jennifer said Kanye essayed her, strangled her, and gagged her on the set of a music video back in 2011, and sis just filed her lawsuit in November. This isn't old news, this is happening right now. According to Jennifer, Kanye wasn't even the main artist on the song. He just rolled onto the set and acted like he owned the place. He ordered all the female background models, including Jennifer, who was wearing lingerie, to line up in a hallway like they were props. Jennifer was terrified. She said Kanye could literally smell her fear. And what did he do? He picked her out of the lineup, pointed straight at her, and said, "Give me the Asian girl." What? He dragged her into another room, pulled two chairs together, and made Jennifer sit in one of them in front of a camera. Then he started choking her with one hand and then with both hands. And if that wasn't horrifying enough, he jammed his filthy fingers down her throat, gagging her over and over, trying to make it look like some twisted scene for the video. Jennifer said she could barely breathe. Her face was covered in smeared makeup and saliva. She even blacked out for a second from the force. Pure horror. But the nightmare didn't end there. Another woman, singer Nikki Heaton, also stepped forward with her own sickening story. Just like Lauren, Nikki said she was trapped in the studio with Kanye and Diddy, and they allegedly took turns essaying her too.
Have Kanye and his wife T. So Kanye pays P-stars, men, with large black this to F his wife, and I approve. All right, so what happened is the guy who I've shot a video with, who was in Italy with Kanye, Kanye lets him F his wife, okay? The guy who I shot with showed Kanye a video of me and him effing, like, because we made a tape together, and Kanye said, "I want her to come." Okay. Kanye likes to watch other men F his wife and other girls. So one day I get this text. And also here's my text with Kanye's private jet guy. And also, this is what I put on my close friend's story at this time. You can look at the...
At this point, it's clear. If Kanye didn't catch some nasty STDs from these horrifying assaults, he definitely picked them up from those freaky parties with Diddy. And honey, it's not like he left that lifestyle behind either. According to an OnlyFans star, Kanye is still throwing wild freak-offs even after Diddy's mess blew up. This Of model claims she was invited to one of Kanye's recent freak-offs, and get this, Bianca was there too. Apparently, Kanye was specifically hiring black men with big Ds, just like Diddy used to sleep with Bianca while Kanye sat there and watched. And how did he find these guys? He would watch their OnlyFans videos and audition them based on their performances. Sick. The model said the man she had filmed a video with was actually recruited to be with Bianca. And Kanye personally requested the OF girl herself to join in too. Now, while it might sound like some people are into that, the truth is, from the way Bianca is acting now, she clearly wasn't consenting. Because guess what? Bianca is done. Word is, she's already filed for divorce, and Kanye has agreed to cough up more than $5 million to settle things. A small price to pay for freedom, if you ask me. Meanwhile, social media has been going in. One person said, "People need to stop excusing hateful men. Being mentally ill is no excuse for this consistent behavior. You have to take responsibility for your health. Period." Another person joked, "Bianca couldn't take his bad breath anymore. Imagine someone with a stinky mouth telling you what to do." Who the shade? And honestly, you can't even blame them. Imagine putting up with someone's untreated STDs, constant stink, controlling freak-off demands, and public humiliation, all while you're supposed to be their wife? Girl, absolutely not. Bianca deserves better. And sis finally realized it. Now listen, this whole Kanye situation, it's spiraling out of control. From the alleged untreated STDs, to the horrific freak-off stories, to the allegations stacking up against him like dirty laundry. It's no wonder Bianca is running for the hills. Kanye might have thought he could control the narrative, just like he tried with Kim. But baby, the truth always comes out. And Bianca? She's done playing the loyal wife while getting dragged through the mud behind closed doors. Honestly, if even half of what Bianca, Lauren, Jennifer, and Nicki are saying is true, Kanye's fall from grace is just beginning. Because when you live that messy, when you hurt that many people, karma doesn't miss, baby. So now I'm tossing it over to you. What do you think about Kanye's alleged stank situation? Do you think Bianca is really gonna walk away for good this time? Or will Kanye somehow pull her back in again? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below because this tea is way too hot not to sip on. And if you thought this was messy, honey, just click here to watch the next video because baby, the drama train has no brakes. The train has